Then you're gonna share your screen, right? Your when we're doing it,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be in the sheet.
Mm-hmm. Let's see about this. Okay. And we should be live. Okay, now we're good. Okay. Okay. We're on YouTube. All right, this is good. There we go. Okay. All right, now we're back. We're back, everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode. We had minor technical difficulties. We're usually on Restream, so you're on Twitch, Periscope, and all of these things. We're on YouTube right now. Most of you are hanging out there. I know. Tell everyone if they're on Twitch, tell Daniel, tell him to come over here. We'll be okay. But tonight we actually have a special guest star in the building tonight, and we're going to be talking all about Google Sheets, all of those things. So first of all, we'd like to introduce Andrew to the show. First of all, Andrew, how are you doing, man?
Hello, doing great. Good
Thank you.
day. Good
Yeah.
evening. Good night. If I don't see you, good morning.
This is great. Where are you in the world right now?
I'm in Bali, Indonesia, right now. So it's bright and early in the morning.
Oh, good times. Good times. Very nice. Very nice. Well, thank you very much for being here with us. What we're going to do today, I'm going to introduce this episode. We're going to be talking about it, and then Andrew is going to be helping us in all of these things. As we get started, before we get into the episode, Andrew, please tell the good people who you are and what you do in life.
Hey, I'm Andrew Camphy. I make stuff online. I make stuff for other makers a lot of times. I run a bunch of little small businesses, but today we're talking all about Google Sheets. And I made Better Sheets, which is a huge amount of videos teaching you how to make not just Google Sheets, but better sheets. Improve your design, improve your efficiency, effectiveness in Google Sheets, make you better at it, faster at it, wealthier at it. We do everything better in Google Sheets. Make your experience better. If you spend 4 or 5 hours, or like I did, 8 to 10 hours a day in Google Sheets for your profession, you might as well make it a better experience while you do that. So I talk a lot in the videos about how to just get faster and get your work done, but also just make it a better experience.
Good times. Excited, man. So already people in the chat, Lucius, who said what's up in the Facebook group, is here rooting you on, saying hey.
Right?
So this is good. We're getting some good people. Nyota, I already know that you're going to be here in a moment. So let's get right into it. All right. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go through the first part. And this is going to be, remember, this is the new format, everybody. This format, we're going to be rapid fire. We're going to be going through 5 questions. And because we have a guest star, Andrew will be answering all of these questions, and I will shut up. And then we're going to get right into the build and everything like that. So let me share my screen. All right. And voila. If you do not see this, Andrew, just let me know. But
It's all good. I see.
let's do it. So, what again tonight we're going to be talking about how to build any business with Google Sheets. So, if this is the first time you're watching, hello, my name is Doc Williams and I build 3 businesses with one tool every single night. And the whole purpose of this is to let's see how fast you can make money. Make sure if you are not subscribed, make sure that you sign up in the opt-in below. And also, if you're watching on YouTube or any other platform, make sure that you like the video and subscribe for notifications for all the episodes. If you're serious about tech and your business and scaling, you might want to think about joining the Build It community. That is where you hear all of the newest tech, what we're going to be doing. And also you get to be in the group with so many great people like Lucius in the chat, Nyota, Karima, all you people, thank you so much. You get to see all of them in the Build It community. Now, this is episode 64, and it's all about how to build any business with Google Sheets. And Andrew promises me that whatever you're trying to build in the chat, you will be able to create it with Google Sheets, at least an MVP version for you to start making money. So let me know in the chat what you're going to be building and all those things. right here also, we're going to be premiering the new no code recipe as well. So that's pretty interesting. And we're going to be talking about that. Look at this. Nyota, I told you were going to be right here. I already knew you were going to be here. So it's great seeing you. So we're going to be talking about this. Now, again, we have Andrew here, and he has better sheets. Remember, I'm going to be dropping this page in the chat. If you want access to his course, we have the link in the show notes tonight, so you can actually get that as well. Now, we're going to be going through the top 5 things that we need to know in business and all of these things when we're talking about Google Sheets. And Andrew's going to be talking about this a little bit about to us, and we're going to listen through these 5 points, and then we're going to talk about the build tonight. So real quick, Andrew, we're going to go rapid fire on these bad boy. Let's talk about the first one. What is the number one reason why people need to build an MVP in Google Sheets or start their business in Google Sheets?
It's free. It's the lowest barrier to entry. You already have used Google Sheets probably in your life for one reason or another. And you really just need to, I was almost going to say spend some more time with it, but that's not even the case. Like, we spend so much time and we Google answers. We try to figure out how to do stuff in Google Sheets already. So like, why not just put that knowledge to use and that experience? You know where all the buttons are, hopefully. And it's free. I mean, every landing page builder on earth seems like it's like $50 a year or something, at least.
Mm-hmm. I'm loving free things. So thank you. I'm already sold on that. The next one, who benefits from Google Sheets? Some might say, well, I'm not technical enough. I don't know. Who can benefit from this kind of, from this platform?
Yeah, like you don't need to have experience scripting or coding in order to get some really powerful like calculations. You can build calculators with literally just math and the equal sign in a Google Sheet. And like designers also are really helped by it. Like you probably spend some amount of time and some money on like mocking up landing pages or mocking up things where in Google Sheets, you can actually set pixel lengths of your columns, pixel heights of your rows. You can get almost a pixel perfect sort of mock-up of things that you want to do. And also with using a URL direct, if you bought a domain from somewhere, you can direct people to a Google Sheet without having to give them the entire URL. You just direct them to, like, I have lead magnets like subscribers into profits, or I use all sorts of easy to remember domains. You can lead them directly to a Google Sheet and get them using your product or the idea around your product really quickly.
That's interesting. So, and let us know in the chat if you've already tried to use Google Sheets as a landing page before, if you've ever tried that, but that's news to me. I love that. And having that as a lead magnet right there, that's excellent. Now let's go into one other section. Well, we have 2 more, but give me 3 ways to make money with Google Sheets today. So we have a couple here. Can you run through and talk to people about marketplaces, virtual malls, and selling templates? Could you talk about a couple of those things?
Yeah, so a marketplace, where you might even consider it like a storefront, is seriously just like text, and you can put images in a Google Sheet, and then you can link to buying pages. So you can use things like Gumroad to quickly create a payment page, PayPal. You can create links to get paid. Or in the idea of the marketplace is it's really just where buyers and sellers meet. They don't necessarily have to do the transaction. So even if you are trying to build a marketplace and you have to code it and you have to build a lot of stuff, you can test the idea of your marketplace to just see, do buyers and sellers want to meet? And how do they meet? Are you aggregating the buyers or are you aggregating the sellers? A marketplace, I built a marketplace in a Google Sheet. It's actually available for free, where neither the sellers nor the buyers have to log in. They can input all of the information in a Google form, and then they just use the sheet to connect with each other, to find out who they are. It's a great way for sellers to anonymously sell, buyers to find products all curated in a single place. And then I made a little extra thing that I didn't know if it was possible until I did it. But sellers have two forms, one in which to sell or list an item, and then they create a unique code that only they know. And in the other form, they can unlist it. So if you have, say, an item that's unique, you're selling 4 chairs, that you only have 4 chairs. You can't sell digital products, infinitely. But if you have like 4 chairs, you want to unlist it, and so people stop bothering you. And this was a really interesting thing. So a seller doesn't have to actually log in or anything. They can just unlist their item in that marketplace. Oh, there it is.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's what, when you emailed me, I was like, oh, what the crap is this? I was like, this is crazy. Really interesting. And what I like about this is, and if some of the Build It community, you already know, and no, I don't have my affiliate code for this, so don't come at me about this. But I'm always talking about Share Tribe, and it is my favorite platform to build marketplaces. But a lot of feedback, or a lot of I guess people just push back. People give me is like, it's too expensive. I don't know. I haven't validated a marketplace yet. And I really do like it. But again, Andrew's talking about having a marketplace to validate this. This is a great way. And guess what, guys? It's free. So before you even be able to scale it or one of all these features, if no one likes your marketplace or you need to get a little bit more clarity on it, build it here and then be able to build it more, expand and everything from there. But I love how Andrew mentioned even creating a marketplace right here, testing both sides of the market. I love everything about it. Thank you so much.
If somebody wants to make money off of that, like they might think like, oh, I'm just listing buyers and sellers and testing the idea of should this marketplace exist? One way to a marketplace makes money, right, is on transaction costs. You have to be the person or the entity in between the transaction. But you could use something like Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee has coffee links. And you can charge like $3 just to get to the end of the link, whatever's on the other side. So if you want to test, like, would buyers pay $3 to find out who's selling this? Or would sellers, pay for access to this? You can put a coffee link in front of the Google form, or you could make a coffee link for every single item so that this buyer has to pay to get the item. Buy Me a Coffee allows you to actually monetize this right away.
That's awesome. That's really good. I don't know why it says buy me a boat before this. I am not trying to buy. That's just interesting right here. But right here, is this the right site? Am I at the right place?
This is it.
Okay. So this is interesting. Buymeacoffee.com. Really interesting to test this out. Really cool stuff. Okay.
And it's free as well. Like they only take a percentage. So if you sell something for $3, they're going to take like 30 cents. And then if you sell, 100 items or something, you can then take that amount of revenue and go and buy Share Tribe probably.
That's good times. Okay. Awesome. Now let's talk about ninja hacks. Okay. We're going to be talking about, give me one main feature of Google Sheets that every time you talk about it, it's like a giant aha moment. And it happens like every single time you talk about Google Sheets. Like every time, no matter how many times you demonstrate it, people are like, you can do what with Google Sheets? Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Probably the biggest wow moment, and at least just to like pitch my own videos. One of the videos in Better Sheets is to create a bookmarklet. This is actually more about Google Forms, but it ends up in a Google Sheet. So a lot of times I'm spending creating like a swipe file. Whenever I like make a new landing page, I'll go find a bunch of landing pages that I want to replicate or get pieces from. Or even if I'm like, for instance, I was looking for a bunch of Google Sheet templates, and I wanted to curate them. And you'll spend a lot of time copying and pasting that information into a Google Sheet. Well, you can create a Google form, and then I have a piece of JavaScript that you can put into a bookmarklet, which is like a single button on your bookmark bar. And essentially you create a pre-filled in link into your Google form. and then you use this bookmarklet to grab the title and the URL that you're on immediately. So it automatically grabs the title, the URL, puts it into the Google form. You can write some notes and click submit. And now you have a big long list. You do that 10 to 100 times and you have a long list of curated sites that you want to have in a certain list. Literally someone else, I've used this for so long. I've taught like a bunch of people at my old company how to do this. We were curating YouTube channels. Like there was like 30 of us all, and we used this to put them all into one sheet. I've used this to create swipe files. I've used this to curate my newsletter that I send every week. I've used this like so many times. And actually someone else watched the video and was like, this was like this makes me money beyond belief. Like this paid for the whole shebang. Better Sheets was worth it for just this.
That's awesome. Okay, so let's see about this. Someone's just yelling, show us Nyota. He's got a lot to do tonight. Maybe. I don't know. Are you trying to have him show a booklet? Hold on a second. Let me know if you wanted that. You know what? When you said that, it reminded me of Maillist, but you just showed me how to do it for free. So there's a whole other episode we talked about it. I was like, hey, you got to pay for Pro. But look, Andrew just saved you some money from there, again, using Google Sheets and Google Forms. So again,
a lot of people will use Pocket. Some people use Feedly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's other options, but like, at the end of the day, sometimes you just want a list in a Google Sheet to mess with. And later on, you might add in pictures, you might update it in some way. But like with Pocket, you just have the information. You can't do anything with it. You can't sell access to your Pocket. Actually, can you? I don't know.
I don't know. That's another thing. Let us know. By the way, they're asking for the bookmarklet. Is that in Better Sheets? Is that in the? Look at that. Bam. Lucius.
So I show you how to make it, and I give you the code. It's literally just one line of JavaScript code that you can use.
Man, look at that. Wonderful stuff. People are already excited about it. Lucius, you already bought it too. Look. But we were going to talk about that. So this is good. So this is excellent. Remember, in the show notes, as always, you have the link to Better Sheets, everyone. So go get it. And because my affiliate link is not working, I am not getting paid off of this, but it is so good. I dropped the link anyway. I don't want to hear everyone saying I need to fix that. I'm still working on this. Look at this, Nyota. Okay, I already have it. Boom. Okay, so that's great. And that's really good. So people are happy, and that's excellent. Okay, so we now have one more section, and that is what this build means to business right now. So again, we're going to be talking about some options, what we're going to be doing tonight. And Andrew, as you can see, has a lot of different talents, and that's why we invited him to this show. I don't even know if Andrew knew. Did you see my newsletter, what I promised you would do if we couldn't do this in an hour? I'm not sure.
Yes, but it has to do with eating.
What?
If I recall. Was it someone eating a shoe?
No. Wait, was it? Oh, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it was something maybe about eating. It had to do with a unicycle as well. It didn't have something with the eating. Anyway, the point is, we will get.
I'm not going to Werner Herzog this. I'm not going to eat a shoe.
You know what? That's just a side point. My wife, when she has her nightly wine, does her impression of him all the time. So Werner Herzog is in this house a lot mentioned. So that's just funny to hear. Anyway, Andrew, so let's get right into this. We're going to start on you. Yeah, Lucius, just don't even start. Lucius, we already know you have a problem with buying too many AppSumo, so don't start here. This is just something going on in the chat right now. But for this one, it was worth it. This kind of deal, I don't always promote every single thing, but this deal that Andrew in this course that he has, I do promote it, and I do fave it. So, Andrew, let's tell the good people what we're going to be doing tonight, and then we'll get right into it. So, explain a little bit what we're going to be having in store, and then we'll give a little bit more background, please. Oh, one last thing, Andrew. I'm sorry. As always, everyone knows, unofficially, this is brought to you by Red Bull. As always, if anyone has a sponsor watching or anything like that, and you have any information on distribution of Red Bull in the United States and sponsorship, please let me know, because I have been drinking this on every single show. They know we do this. So if you have any contacts, we would love to have Red Bull sponsor the show. All right, Andrew, back to you. I'm sorry.
Would you accept any energy drink?
I will.
It has to be Red Bull.
It's my favorite, but if you have other connections, please let me know.
Well, it's just like I just happen to know that I think it's Bang is like sponsoring a lot of YouTube channels.
Really?
They sponsor New Rock Stars, a few videos there.
Okay. All right, we're going to talk about this a little bit later. This is why I love this. I did not know this. Okay. I might have to switch over. Thank you so much, Andrew. Okay, back more about you. What's going on tonight? What are we going to be building?
So you brought up, this is a weird thing that I didn't even catch like 3 months ago. There was a rage across the internet about a Google Sheet. A Google Sheet actually was trending across Twitter for a while. Was it number one on Product Hunt?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it was number one on Product Hunt. So like 3 months ago, it was actually right about the time that I started Better Sheets. So maybe I wasn't like fully ensconced in the world of Google Sheets yet. But Elliott Virtual Mall was created it was actually a lead magnet for their store, if I recall. You told me the story. You knew more about Elliott than I do.
Yeah, and actually it's pretty funny. So last week we actually did the rise and fall of Elliott last week, because the modern is either Modern Marketing. One of the sites did a whole op-ed about what happened with Elliott. We were talking about that and how they took 3.75 million about in VC funding, and then they blew up before they even went into beta. And so from there, how I knew about them, I loved their marketing. They were so original. And one of the things that caught my eye was this crazy Elliott like virtual mall on Google Sheets that they dropped on Product Hunt. And I was like, man, I wish I could have something like that. So when we were talking, when we first met a couple weeks ago, that I don't know how our conversation spiraled out of control, but it started talking about that. And I was like, man, I would love to have a virtual mall and start, having other levels and charging and just running a mall. I thought that was really cool. And I thought the project shows the expansion and allows people to understand what's possible with Google Sheets. And I knew I was not talented enough to even get close to that. And then Andrew started looking at it and was like, yeah, I can do that.
And so I did. So actually, I sent it to you like the day after. I was like, oh, because I didn't know if I could do it the way that I wanted to, where you wanted to make it so that people could, or maybe we talked about this, like Elliott Virtual Mall, when they first started, it was like a totally open, editable document, and it went crazy out of control. People were adding a lot of stuff, and when you sort of let everyone edit, you get good, but you also get the bad things. And with your ideas, like what if you owned the mall, right? Like what if you could create the mall instead of just giving people editing access? You gave them access to buy a store, and where you were aggregating actually demand. You're aggregating, hey, if anyone is a bootstrapper or anyone is doing no code, like have no code level, have a bootstrap level, have a pre-launch business level, have a growth level. You wanted to sort of give the Elliott Mall the doc treatment. And so I also looked at this and I was like, oh, they could have made this a lot better, like even more into a mall by adding like an elevator that actually gets you navigationally around the mall to make this flow a little bit better. Like if you see up in the right, it has exit, next floor, and then 3 next floors. I just thought it could really be user friendly if you had literally and actually there is a picture of an elevator there, but I don't think it does anything. Is that a link?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's what is this? I can't even. I'm trying to click on it.
So somebody had the idea of putting an elevator there, but like let's make it actually functional. And so I made you a mall.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So Andrew just, I go to bed and I'm like, he's probably not gonna do it. And then I wake up, I was like, what the crap is this? This man just made a mall. And what I love about this is you even made parking spaces outside. I was like, what is this?
Well,
And
that's what a mall looks like for when you fly a drone over it, right?
yeah, but I didn't expect it to look this good in Google Sheets. I mean, come on now. And I love how you can enter the mall, you go to the elevator, and just like what he said, like, look at this. We have different floors that will help people dealing with what they're trying to do with their business. So launches, books, mentorship, no code. I love this. So what we're going to be doing this evening is we thought it would be good for you to see, almost like adding on to this, what Andrew's vision is, going through this and seeing again what's possible with Google Sheets. Now, I'm going to let Andrew decide to do whatever he wants to do because you know exactly what you're going to be doing, adding things. If you need me to do something, you tell me what you want me to do on the screen. Whatever you want, I will have this up. And also, too, I see people in the chat talking. Let us
Yeah,
know.
I wonder what people think about it because I can walk through the core functionality that I didn't know if I could actually do, and I did do it. Um, I wonder if you want to walk through that and give people the option to list their product here. Do people in the chat have a product they want to
Oh,
list?
oh, that's perfect. What floor should I go to, by the way, for them
Well,
to
the only
choose? Or
the only floor that work well,
wait,
like it's level
and,
1 and level 2 work.
Andrew, I would like to say someone just yells out, "This is Google Sheets." like, I think that pretty much answers. Yeah, see, that just shows you the power of this. What were you saying? I just love that response.
Well, I guess I guess there's two ways. One is if people have questions about what they see so far, but there's one thing that you haven't mentioned. If you go, yeah, to the launch level, which is the doc level, we wanted
Yes.
it when we talked about this. It's like this is actually supposed to be you curate this, but I just put in a couple of really cool things here. Um, if you so there are three things here. There are three stores, quote unquote. You can buy these products immediately. You click on the link, go buy them. Their card, not card, Gumroad. Yeah, their card from Jay Rimbar. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think his last name is supposed to be pronounced in a French accent.
Sounds good to me. You're doing good.
But
I can't
he
do
made
it
these
better.
great cards. Um, but if you go to the other one, there's a few stores that aren't claimed yet. And each of those links individually, so if you click on each link, it will automatically add in the level and the store number. So you just add whatever product you want to add here now, Doc.
Oh, you serious? Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm all about this. Okay, let me do this. What should I choose? What now? I'm getting nervous. What should I? There's so much. Can I do one of my favorite books? What do you think I should do? I don't know. Who? First one out the gate. What should
Well,
I do?
what was the thing? What did you feature last week on Build With Me?
Last week.
What apps you mode?
Let's see what we got here. Let's go back. That's a good question. So, build with me. Let's go back, everyone. So, we had the case study. What was I doing? Let's see, before the case study. So, I had you know what?
Oh,
See,
that
this
was
this is why we have you. Repurpose.io. People know I use that all the time. So, I've repurposed and I use King Sumo. Repurpose.io I use a lot. Can I put that in? What do you think?
yeah. Do you have a affiliate link?
Yes, I do.
So
Oh,
get
you
your affiliate link, and then you're going to need an URL to an existing image. So maybe
okay?
just like we'll go to um, repurpose's main page and just grab their
Should I get
hero.
logo? Or do you think I should get? Just get the logo,
Um,
or
oh, do they not have like a hero image?
this is probably well.
We
What do you
can
think
we
about
can
this?
replace it.
What do you think? Even yeah, not even this, huh? Don't even do
Try
it.
try their logo and just right click and get the image URL.
Let's see.
Oh,
Let me.
is their logo one of those?
There we
There,
go. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
copy image address.
Yeah. Purpose logo. Okay, cool.
But you don't need to save it. You just need the image address.
Oh, I just need the image address. People blowing me up. Nyota, I will use my affiliate link. I will. Uh, I am notoriously bad at that. What should I do? Oh, copy link address. Yep.
No, copy image address.
Copy where I just can't read.
There's,
That's a whole nother issue. Okay.
and yeah, and the image. There you go.
Okay. Now I will get it. Nyota, I'm getting it. Hold on one second. I have to switch back. I am terrible at this, by the way. But remember, everyone, Nyota is going to yell at me if I don't. Remember, like and subscribe this video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know when we go live. Okay. Now let me check over here. Where is, oh yeah. Yeah. Favorite tools. Let's see. Let's get repurpose in here. My repurpose affiliate code. Okay, claim. All right, we got that over there. Description. Let's grab the description. Repurpose and easy to use automation platform.
Yeah, let's just get
What do you
easy to
think?
use automation platform.
There we go.
Just like easy to use. You don't have to say the name again because that'll be in the name.
Oh, gotcha. Easy to use. Let me take that. Okay.
Yeah.
Repurpose. How about I was doing a AppSumo video the other week, and I was doing like that live, the new live product. What is that called? I just did that. Hold on. There's a reason I'm saying this. What is that? Oh, whatever. They did another thing that was similar to Restream, and I kept calling Restream Repurpose, and someone caught that in the video. They're like, "Do you mean?" I'm like, "Yes." Come on, man, give me a break. You know what I'm talking about. Let's see.
I think that's it.
Repurpose. Cool. Okay. Submit. All right. I'm nervous. Let's see about what happens.
We can always edit it later because you have access to the responses.
Do I? Oh, it's white
There it
letters.
Oh, of course.
I didn't even think about that. Oh.
Here, just actually, let's see if we can change that. Just go to the highlight color. I wonder if that's gonna.
Right here? Where am I at? Right here? Right here? Fill color? Fill color.
Yeah, fill color.
Black?
Just turn it. Yeah, let's see if that helps.
Nice. Oh, that's perfect. Live stream. Thank you. One stream. Yeah, one live stream. Hold on. This is going to bother me. Hold on one second. People in the comments are like, what is that thing called? Hold on. We got you. I know you bought it last week. Hold on one second. I don't know. You know what? I can never tell which review videos I do, which is going to go well. The last time I did one, okay, it's one stream live. Stream live.
It's very different than repurpose.
Yeah, and I was like, it's like Restream, and I kept calling it repurpose. Oh man, it was bad. Free publicity for Restream. I mean, for repurpose. I mean, look, I can never get them right. Like I'm just doing this terrible job for both of them. Okay. Nyota, that's right. He did buy that. Don't pretend. I think, Lucius, you bought it. We know it. So, okay, that's awesome. So this is a great, it looks good. Wow. And wow. Oh man. How did you do this? No. Do I want to know? Do I want to know how you did this? Okay. Yeah, how did you do it?
Yeah, so it's sort of should I start? So go to, I guess I can lead you there, is go to it's hard to see. Not repurpose, but to the one to the right of it where the URL is. Yeah. Click there. It's so hard to tell. I mean, can you make your what is that called? Formula bar bigger? Yeah.
Wow.
So what this does is it already has the Google form URL there. It's to the right, the green thing, and I already know. Like you can, when you fill out a Google form, you can pre-fill it, and so I pre-filled it with just like two numbers: the level number and the store number. And then I just grabbed, instead of actually putting that number in there, I used, if you see F1 and AB12, I found out where on the sheet it's going to be. And so it dynamically inserts the number of the level, which is actually up in the top left in F1 cell, is going to be a level 1. And that'll be the number 1. And if it's on level 2, it'll say 2. So that'll be dynamic per level. And then the second one where it says AB12 is literally just the cell to the left of it. And you can see all the store numbers just to the left of the image. I left them open. You can hide them if you want. You can just like make them the same color as the background. But for this purpose, I wanted to keep them open. You see like 1, 3, 4, 2 is on the far right side.
Wow.
And so it just dynamically grabs that number and it automatically puts it in there. And that's just to get the link. So if there's an error in the filter, it will have this URL there. So it knows like, hey, there's nothing to put in here. I'm just going to put in this URL that's already pre-filled to know that this is it. Now, the left side of that equation is the filter, and it's filtering the store's responses. So if we can go to the stores tab on the bottom. Yeah, go there. This is just the responses of all that Google sheet or Google form. And see, the level number is in B, store number is in C, name, description, URL, and image are all there. And so it's just grabbing for now, when I built it, it's just grabbing the first one. So if somebody were to say, figure out somehow they can just change the level number and the store number, and they put their own in there trying to take your spot, it's still going to take whoever is the first one. So that's a little bit of a security good thing. I don't know what to say. It locks it a little bit. What's a good security thing? It's not a bad security threat.
I love it. And as you can hear everyone doing, well, as you're hearing Andrew, this is the kind of detail that you get in his course, all of these things. That is incredibly detailed, and I did not know you could do any of those things with Google Sheets. So that's just amazing. People are saying, wow, oh, yeah, yes, you can do a lot with it. A lot of people are just saying, wow, this is really good. Wow, continue.
So let's make, so we have this as a template now. Let's make a level 3, and you'll see everything disappear. And so just take in where it says level 1 launch, in that like the arrow, just duplicate this. And then call it like what, level 3. I don't know what you want to, I have it on the elevator. We had talked about some other things, but you can name it whatever you want.
What we got on the elevator? Which one you want? Do you want to do mentors?
Mentors. Yeah, if you know some people who might want to be mentors.
I do actually. I've got Max from 100 Days of No Code. Got a couple. Why aren't you going to be on? Why wouldn't you just be on level 3?
Sure.
Why can't I? Hold on a second. Oh, here we go. I don't know what I clicked.
Level 3 mentors.
Yeah, let me put that there. Put that there. Okay. Okay, I like that. Should I move it over?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
And then go up to the top left and just change where that says 1.
Mm-hmm.
Just click on that. The down arrow.
Oh, let me not mess this up.
You could also you could actually just type in the letter number 3.
So it does all this?
So you have to click 3. Well, we have to do this. So now everything is gone.
Oh.
So now
wow.
Because we just created the sheet, the elevator isn't going to know that this exists. So what you need to do is go back to the elevator tab. and you'll have to do this for each level, is click on 3, and then you can do like Command K on your keyboard or just insert a link.
What?
And you see the top where it says paste a link, but right under it says Sheets in this spreadsheet. Mm-hmm. Click on that. And then just scroll down to where it says level 3 mentors. There you go. And apply.
That's crazy.
And then you can also do that to the word mentors. Well, let's clean up that 3 as well. You can do Command U to underline it.
Command U? Like that?
Yeah, and then change the text color to white. I just like to keep it. I mean, people should know these are buttons, and they'll act as buttons once they hover over them. So do that same thing to mentors. You can do Command K to on mentors.
Right here.
So just in case somebody clicks there, they can still get there. Yeah. And then same thing, you have to Command U it.
I think I did. Hold on a second. What is wrong with my life? Okay. And then white again. No, black. Where am I? Right there. We go.
You can do it black. You can. I made it a gray background now, obviously, because like I think that's like what steel, that like elevator look. You can make it any color you want.
I love it. I love it. Hold on a second. What's going on in this chat? Hold on a second. Okay, Erica's talking about. I sent out the replay and signed up to all that. Some but still work on the list that should be interested. I think you use this with SoundWise. I think you can use this with Lucius. What are we talking about over there? Nyota, did you get one code or the professional? Look at this, people. All you guys out here. Hold on a second. It just becomes a AppSumo festival in there in the chat. I have no idea what's going on. Yes, SoundWise is coming back for the last call. I will be doing a webinar about all of the last call for AppSumo. Keep it down in the chat. Well, no, not really. That's exactly what we want on the chat. By the way, yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. By the way, all of you guys are beautiful, and we're about to hit close to 100 comments already. This is great. This has actually been pretty fun today. Let's see. Oh, I don't, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking of, we're going to talk about SoundWise later. Wait 1 second. I'm thinking of getting SoundWise when it comes back next week alone. WP Rest? Are you going to really? Yeah, I would get SoundWise though. I would do that. Okay. So this is good. All right. So beforehand, so you already made a level 3. You know what? Would you mind, Andrew? Do you mind if I talk to the chat for a second?
Sure. Did you buy the domain, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Do you want to direct it to the parking lot? And then, because it'll take a few minutes. The only issue I say why I want to do that now is because it'll take a few minutes for it to actually, people will go to it. It'll immediately not work, but it'll take like 5 to 10 minutes.
That's awesome. By the way, let me know in the chat if anyone would like to buy. Is it already hooked up so they can buy storefronts at the virtual mall, Andrew, or do I have to connect it or do something? I don't know.
Well, you wanted to talk to the chat first.
Oh, yeah.
They can. Well, so they can access it and they can take a storefront. Did you want to make it buyable?
I don't know. Let me know if someone wants to buy a piece of a year release, and now you are going to be what should we call it if they become a tenant in a virtual mall? What do you want? What tenant doesn't sound enticing to get?
Store owner?
Who would like to be a virtual store owner in the Doc Williams Mall? That sounds better.
Because once you make it available, well, we can all. Okay, so as the mall owner, you can always delete any stores you don't want.
That's true.
So I think it's okay if they happen to know where to get it and they happen to submit. You can always be the landlord.
That's true.
Kick people out.
I like that. Yeah. I like that a lot. What was I going to do? Oh, so I'm at, I went to my account where I have my domain. Should I do something now? Should I?
Do you know where I only know this in name.com and my domain. Do you know where URL forwarding is?
Oh, we're going to find out. I think I
You should use Blue.
do. Let's see about this. I guess I could just look up the directions too.
Forwarding domains in URL and Bluehost under the domains select redirects.
Domain select. Hold on one second. I'm moving this thing. Not a sign. Where is this thing? Send me that. Where is this thing? Could you send me that in the chat?
Yeah, it's from, where are you in the chat? In Bluehost, under domains, select redirects. You're in domains.
I just can't read.
Oh, there it is.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm clicking all these other things. Okay. And then I'm right here. But I should do permanent. And then should I be showing this? I don't know if I should.
Yeah. And then copy and paste so go to the parking lot page and then copy and paste it. But delete you can delete the last thing, the edit part. So yeah, copy that URL.
All the way except the edit part.
You can just, yeah.
Got you.
It actually, you can include edit. It's just a little, it makes it easier not to.
Okay. Let's see. Right here. Where's my life? Hold on. Let me cut that out. Okay,
it was
over
at
here.
The top there. Redirect. There you go.
I just wonder about myself sometimes. I just don't know. Okay, permanent right there. Redirect with or without WW. Okay. Wildcard redirect. I don't even know what that means. Should I? Hold on, let me do. I don't. Okay.
I don't think it matters.
No.
You can just add this redirect and that's it.
Let's do it.
And then all you have to do is actually, wait, I own the sheet. I think I can do this. Share. I think I have to change this share. So oh, no, it's already set to anyone on the internet with this link can view. So they can't edit, but they can view. And that was an interesting thing about Elliot Virtual Mall is like once he even said at the front, he's like, I've stopped allowing edits. You can edit this mall by requesting access. So then he had to like give edit access. And I'm like, that's a lot of work if you want to sustain this for a long time. And that's why you and I thought about this idea of like, why don't we use the marketplace sheet that I made before and allow people to submit their storefronts without having to have access to it. That's it. But you were going to talk to the chat. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no. The chat has their own thing going on right now. So, which I also love, that everyone just shows up and talks and everything. So no, they're going on about
a show within a show.
Yeah, this is awesome. I actually, I can't be happier than people just connecting and talking about what they're doing as we're building and people are talking about the sheets and everything. Actually, I was going to rant a little bit, but everyone's doing, oh, hold on, wait. But why do you need Soundwise to do that? Listen, okay, hold on a second. We got to have a moment for a second in the chat. Okay? I know everything's going. Trying to get my cash back. Lucius, we have got to stop with this foolishness. Okay? This is the purpose why Andrew is here. Okay? The reason we're talking about having MVPs, the reason we're talking about leaning everything out is, Andrew and myself, we love AppSumo. In fact, I possibly could have had a divorce because I love AppSumo so much. All of my extra money went to AppSumo. That's an extreme example, but all of my affiliate money of all of my other products went to then buy more AppSumo products. That didn't make me anything. What I'm saying is, when you're trying to build your product and service for your business, you don't need a lot of tech. And that's what Andrew is showing you tonight. Now, again, I'm saying there are some things at last call for AppSumo. By all means, get. In fact, get Andrew's course. But the reason I'm saying get Andrew's course is the amount that you're paying for Andrew's course and the things that you can scale out and use and get paid back. That is the power of what's going on. That's the power of living in this time right now with technology, to be able to really start making a very, very lean product or service, test it out, start getting money. Lucius, are you listening to this? Start making money and then getting to the next level. So Lucius, for you, we're focused on this to get you a service or product that you can be doing this without you needing to buy those 4 or 5 extra codes where you're thinking about buying, and get off that AppSumo page right now. Okay? Except, better sheets, and that makes sense. We already have Andrew's core stuff. Yeah, that's perfect because, again, and we'll go into kind of like the stuff that Andrew was talking about tonight. He has a lot of things that he's giving away in building and continually. And by the way, Andrew, aren't you adding to that course as well?
Yeah, all the time. I just dropped a couple more videos. I made this was like so much fun to do. I now can do drop shadows in Google Sheets, and so I'm making like buttons with drop shadows. I don't know if
that's crazy.
That may even make sense.
No, I love it.
Visually, it looks awesome.
But that's even better for other prototypes that they could be doing or other businesses having those buttons yeah, I love that. So that's the purpose of this. And the reason we did this show was talking about building a business with Google Sheets. There are so many different things you can be doing to test it out before buying things for more money. So I will get off my small rant. What were we talking about, Andrew? What were we doing?
We're waiting for the URL to propagate. And this is always like so nerve rending, nail biting for me. Like to see if this is going to work. It always takes like a few minutes. It never works right away.
That's all right. Let's see about this.
Did we? Does it work for you?
What is this? What did we name it again? I forgot. Docs.
Virtual Mall.
Virtual Mall? Let me check. Hold on. Let's check what the name is. Domains.
All public.
I don't even know.
Did you set that it was just? Is it all your domains are now going there, or is it? Did you set?
Hopefully not. Oh crap. Maybe let me check real quick. Is it my other domains going there too?
No, just she.
Oh, wait a minute.
You gotta fix that.
Oh man. Oh dear. Okay.
To go back to domains redirects.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
This is now your entire business. Everything is. You needed it to change.
How do I change it?
Okay, so just go to the bottom where it says all. Yeah. Undo that.
Action. Okay.
I'm so sorry that everything you own now is going to the wrong place. Okay, now you have to add every single one of your websites to the virtual mall.
Oh my goodness. That would be
We're good. So go back up to the top and you have to choose where it says all public domains, you have to choose Docs Virtual Mall.
Oh my goodness. I've got to start.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I just wasn't. Where is that thing? Hold on a second. Look, why is it not here now? Wasn't it here a second ago? Hold on a second. Yeah, it's in alphabetical order. How can I not have it all of a sudden? How? Come on, guys. Come on now. You know what? You saw it. Hold on. Life is always like this.
Outside of Google Sheets, I'm a mess. Inside of Google Sheets.
Yeah, no, that's a good place to be. Where is this thing? Hold on a second. I have way too many domains. Okay, virtual mall, Docs virtual mall, right?
Unassigned.
It's unassigned. So then I would say, should I say assign? No, just redirect.
Yeah, because it looks like all of your unassigned are not in that list.
So assign first, I guess, right?
I don't know Bluehost. I am so sorry.
It's all right. We're gonna find this out for a second. Use domain already associate. Oh, okay, let's see. Yeah, Docs Virtual Mall. First, select a domain that you'd like to assign. Okay, that's fine. I love that. Add on, boom, assign this domain.
But it looks like it's gonna assign it so it's gonna host it. but you just want to redirect it.
Yeah, I hate my life.
Well, what is the other option? Parked? I've never seen
Yeah,
this.
but would I
What
want to
the
park it? Park is a domain name that points to the same directory. But the add-on domain is the domain name that points to a different subdirectory.
Okay, I guess it's an add-on domain, and then just
Okay.
to redirect it. As long as
Okay.
it doesn't mess up your entire business, I'm okay with it.
Well, hopefully not. Do not stop. Stop. I have just too many. Stop this foolishness. Okay, let's see what happens. We're gonna go to no assign. Stop it. Stop it.
I think you
Don't
have to go
even get me
back to
started. You know what I was going to talk about this with
redirect.
yeah. I was thinking about they just need hosting a domain. Like, can we not make this easier at this point? Like, how many years has it been? Docs Virtual Mall.
There we go.
Okay.
Now you have to copy paste your URL into that redirects too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they just need to make this thing easier in life.
It is super easy with name.com, by the way.
You know what? Are
I
you
know
getting
it there.
paid by them?
No. And they're like more expensive. Their hosting's like more expensive than other places. Everyone
What?
keeps telling me to change.
Which one? Names?
Yeah, name.com.
Name.com. Should I do redirect right here? Right?
Yeah. Paste the
Yeah.
URL of the Google Sheet there. And now everything's okay, right? It's not everything. And add this redirect. Green button.
Okay, let's see. Redirect with or without. Okay. Yeah, maybe now it is true. I was a little bit dramatic. I don't hate my life. Let's see.
Okay, just double check it. Docs Virtual Mall redirects to that. Yeah,
That
perfect.
sounds good. I cannot believe I just redirected everything. I'm like, yeah, sure. You know, I have like 25. Do you know how many domain names I have? It's just, oh my goodness.
But that's the power of Google Sheets, man. You can redirect your entire life through Google Sheets.
It's true. It's true. Okay, let's see about this.
And it'll take a few moments.
Okay, no worries. But yes, and a lot of people are saying this is a great lesson.
Oh, it works
Already.
Try, if the chat wants to go try docsvirtualmall.com.
Why am I so bad? Yours works already?
Do you know how to refresh the cache or clear the cache?
I'm gonna do this. Can I do it in
Are you on
incognito?
Chrome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What should I do?
Yeah, do it in incognito.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna do this. I'm always like, you know how many things I have in cache? I'm just like, oh, what? Have you ever been like that? Like, I'm like,
I
okay,
don't clear my entire cache. You can just clear that one domain cache.
Oh, I should have just done that. Oh, yep, works automatically. You know what, Moy? See, that's the problem with me, Andrew. Like me, my wife is always talking about this. She's like, how can you even do anything with like anything with tech? Even to like the last 5 years ago, if something didn't work, I'm like, yeah, I'm clearing that all out and I'll start from scratch. Like, I don't care. And she's like, you got to stop doing that. So when I clear cache, I'm just like, I'm clearing cache for the last week. And she's like, that's not necessary. That's good. It already redirects. I'm going to drop that in the chat. docsvirtualmall.com. I love that. Oh, look, people are already. This is good. I'm so excited.
So now the secret is, the open secret is that they now can claim a storefront.
Love it.
If they have the technical capabilities to go to any of those levels. And then you as the landlord can take that away from them.
I also love that. How do I take that power away from them?
Well, we'll just delete their response.
I thought it was something with a gavel and so you shall, but that's fine too. That's great. That is really, really great. That is awesome.
Should I tweet this out?
Yeah.
Docs Virtual Mall is now officially open for business.
Yeah, I love that. Love that. And this is also a side point. Like, sometimes people will hit me up and they're like, "Oh, you did that episode." I'm like, "Oh, so you watched it?" And they're like, "No, no, no. I just looked at the title, but that, I know what you did in there." I was like, "Oh." So the reason I say that is, um, you've already built this, and like we said last time, from now on, Andrew, whenever we talk, we're just going to record it, the whole thing. We're going to record the whole daggone thing because you did so much. But this I think this gives a really good overview of what people can find on the back end or what's possible. And this is really interesting. Really interesting. For the chat, please let me know what you're thinking of. If this is something, you have a question on anything in Sheets or anything that Andrew showed, because this is pretty amazing. This is pretty amazing.
Let me show you one thing too, and maybe you might not want to show it to the chat. 1 second, I'm just going to get it correct. So if anyone in the chat wants to like use this, like they want their own mall, they can make a copy.
You better charge for that, Andrew.
Well, do you want to give I just sent you a link, and it's if you add on the end of any URL of a Google Doc or Google Sheet, if you add /copy, it immediately brings them to a one click they can make a copy. But also, I just found this out, if you do /template/preview, they get a visual, they get to see it first, and then they can click use this template and they can make a copy as well. So that's a single click. So go to the link that I sent you in the chat, and you'll see what it looks like.
That's insane. That's insane. Are you serious? That's insane. These people out here. All right. We're going to have to see about this. Oh, some people are asking in the chat, how long did that take you to build the first time?
Oh, like about an hour.
Yep.
Like I didn't want to work on it more than an hour just to see how much I could do in an hour.
Yeah.
And honestly, the most amount of time was spent on the like design.
That is incredible. That is incredible. Yes. So yeah, people are saying, wow, that's amazing. Yeah, that's why Andrew's the man. That's why he's on the show.
So if you wanted to, so like here's a business idea. Like if you wanted to be, I don't know, what is a landlord lord? Like who's higher than the landlord? Like who sells the ability to be a landlord? Like you can sell this template, right? You can create a mall for, whatever your industry is. If you create a mall for that industry, but like other people might want to showcase their products in their own mall, you can sell this template behind a coffee link, or have people PayPal you the money and you email them, have it in the first email to them. You can sell it on Gumroad.
It's crazy. You know what? I've been, I don't know if you saw this Saturday Night Live sketch. One of my wife's friends, not one of my wives' friends. They listen. Hey, I don't have enough money nor the taxes to pay for. No multiple wives. One of my wife's friends, they sent me this skit called The Oil Baron on SNL, and they're like, "This is you. This is who you are. You love talking about businesses." And so I'm trying to do, and they call him the Oil Baron. I'm not sure if Mall Baron would be the right thing, but I do try to work that title in to what I do. It might be a Mall Baron. I'm not sure yet. We'll be working on that. Let's see. I see like your life is super. No, I do not have multiple wives. That is not happening in my life. But Mall Baron. Someone is saying mall owner. I'm feeling barren. I gotta think about this. But this is good. This is excellent. So like you were talking about on the onset of this show, you were talking about selling templates from Google Sheets. That's a whole other thing that you could be doing for sure. That's a
Now,
really
now you want to create more levels because you're going to curate like books. You're going to curate how to launch a business on one level. You're going to curate people on one level with the mentors. It's actually easy for you to enter in because you know how to use the form. You just click on the store you want to select and you fill in the form to have it. If people are in the chat now, I'm wondering, has anyone claimed a store yet?
I don't know. They just keep talking about multiple wives right now in the chat. Like they're just live tonight. They're just not doing it. If you don't start claiming stores, I'm going to start charging people right off the bat. I mean, I was going to probably do that anyway, but I'm trying to find this thing real quick, Andrew. As you're talking about this is what I was thinking about. Hold on. I've been I gotta find the URL, but it's when you were talking about mentors and like having a section, there's actually a lot of no code mentor like sites that have come up, but it's pretty interesting with having a mall like that. We could just position it like this, or let me tell you one other thing I'm thinking about. Hold on one second. Get Stacked. Hold on one second. Michael from Get Stacked has a platform where it's everything with no code and Zapier and all these things. And he has experts come on the platform. But really in the mall, we could basically build out a whole level that could do exactly what he's doing, just using Google Sheets in the virtual mall. Let me show you. This is what I'm thinking. Have you ever seen this? Okay, so this is side project stacked. And then, like, say for instance, he talks about right here. Oh, someone said malls are. I'm all about that too. All about it. Hold on one second. All about that. Hold on. Sorry about that. So if you look right here, it says like chat with Zapier expert, who I talked to, and we'll talk about this later. But you book a call, and then from here, you just sign up and get his expertise right here, and they pay for it. And I guess you could do that with the mentor level in the virtual mall too, right, Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, you can put any link you want in there; it'll go anywhere.
Yeah, so you could essentially just have mentors like this, and I could just set it up. Now, there was one thing that we were talking about earlier, which I guess I would have to see how I do it. Where is this thing? We were talking about the Amelia. Shout out to AppSumo back in the day for this one. But they have their own. This is for WordPress, so I got to see. Maybe I would have had to do pages, connect Amelia, put it for my own WordPress page or something like that. And then I could have all of the appointments run through my own domain and Stripe account so then they can book. But still, that's not too hard to do. And then I just put that URL in the virtual mall and then we're good to go. Okay. Does that make sense, chat? Is anyone listening? No one's listening to me. Never mind. But this is a good idea. Okay. Malls are. I need to get a cape and I need to do
You could also, I mean, Calendly has a, I don't know if I'm stepping on any toes with Amelia here, but Calendly has a free version. You can put your Calendly link in there and say, book a spot for me.
Now let me, so you know what then, Andrew? What I could do is for the mentor, charge them a booth fee or a rental to be in the mall, and then they're just paying me and it's a Stripe, and then they just put their accounts in. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to do percentages or anything. They're just paying a rental fee and then to be advertised and everything.
Yeah. So actually, I think maybe one of the reasons why no one has taken a spot yet is they don't know what to do. You want to try to fill it in a couple more spots for the things you want in the mall, Doc, and then maybe people are scared of me yelling at them for taking spots, but it is sort of, it's an open thing now. If somebody wants a spot, go grab it, but just show them, because that the one key.
Erica's saying she's setting up her storefront right now.
The one key thing is the image is a little odd. You have to have an image that already exists somewhere online, and it's just going to pull it in. So you need the image URL. That might be a little tricky for some people.
Here about the image URL. I'm just saying that in the chat.
So you might want to try something other than the because the repurpose one we had the logo. If it's a mentor, maybe there's like a nice Twitter photo of them or something. David from the Land of Random is chatting with me on Twitter and loves it, loves them all, and he might take a spot.
Love it.
Maybe we should make a newsletter level.
That would be awesome. Yep. Do you want? Can you?
You as the Baron. You should do that. As the
I should do that.
This is your mall.
This is my mall. Yeah, I'm the Baron. I can do whatever I want, and I'm a czar. Should I do that as another level? Should I just make that as another level?
So we have 4. We haven't even created the 4th one, which is no code.
Hold on one second.
Let's do 5 as newsletters.
Okay. Hold on one second. I will do this. Let me switch over. I got way too many windows. Hold on, guys. I'm
just going to put a question. While you do that, I'm going to take a break, and because I drink too much coffee, I'll let you do the math on that.
No worries. I will be here. Let's see. Chat. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yes, the newsletters. All right, let's do this. He has entrusted me as the mall czar. Let me do some things. I've got way too many things here. Let me just exit some things. Okay. All right. So Docs virtual mall. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Oh, the question mark one. Okay, Andrew just did that one. Okay, we're going to make that another level. So mentor right here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to duplicate. Okay, I'm going to make this level, rename, level 6 newsletters. Okay, go down. Level 6. I got to go back down to the elevator. Now look at this. See, look. Erica's here. Erica's here for 5 minutes, and she's already trying to drop her own affiliate links in the mall. This is what I'm talking about. Erica, like, I don't even know how to respond to that. Let's see. I just made a newsletter. I just made level 6.
Oh, you made it 6. Oh, I would say let's just do level 4 because we haven't. Oh, sorry. Level 4 should be no code. We already talked about that last week.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just made it level 5 because we didn't have a level 5 yet for newsletters.
Okay. Level 5.
And then maybe we'll take. Maybe we can have the chat tell us what should be number 6.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some other ideas.
Let's see. Elevator. Okay, newsletter. Okay, so I do this right here, and then I do command. What was that? K? Command K.
Yep.
I do that. Oh, man. Hold on.
Yeah, just select. You can always rename it later.
But I think it only says level 6. I need to. Let me just rename it now because I won't remember. As a mall czar in doing all these other jobs, I sometimes forget.
You can also just double click on. You don't have to right click on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just want to clean this up a little because I like it with the hyphen. I don't know why. It makes it easier to read because it doesn't. It's not 3 mentors level. It's level 3 mentors.
Mm-hmm.
And while you're doing that, I'll jump in here. I'll make a level 4 for you.
Thank you. Do that. Okay, and then here. Okay. Level 5. And then I do you. And then I'm going to do. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. And by the way, chat, let us know what you level 6 you're saying?
Yeah, what else should we put in the mall?
That's interesting. So we got mentors there. I've gotta reach out and see what people are doing right there. That's good. I see more and more people jumping in and out of the mall, which is awesome. That's just hilarious to me. Um, I would have to figure out a URL, right? What should Nyota be doing? Is it for her to sell her products, or what are you thinking, Andrew? If someone came into the mall, is it recommendations that either an affiliate of something that they want, or should it be a product and service that they put in the mall if they claim a spot? What would you think they should do?
Sorry, what were the options? I would say claim a spot for something you're selling. If you're a
Yeah.
seller, if you have like a Gumroad book or something, or you have I mean, get as close to the purchasing page as possible from here. Because you're like getting people are going to come here already intending to buy a book or get a mentor.
So could they even go to the book level and like put in a book and a affiliate book that they like or something like that? Would that be something?
Yeah, they can do
Oh,
that.
okay.
Make it like a
So
bookstore. Yeah.
yeah, so Nyota, it depends. If you want to put in one of your services or a book that you enjoy, do something like that. What do you think
Yeah,
of
we
Nyota?
can.
Hmm.
We can even put a little. We should probably put some instructions here for people. Um, maybe that's can do right here. Um,
Hmm.
I just added a little note in the bookstore section.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Bookstore. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love it. A storefront for products and services? Erica, are you trying to get two storefronts, one for products and one for services? Or are you just trying to do one combined? I see you over there. If you start taking up most of the levels, Nyota,
Ah,
one spot, one
there you
stop.
go. So she's already on level 3. So the we can clean this up a little because the URL is from Twitter. Let me grab the URL she
Oh
meant.
yeah, and I see it over there too. Um, good. I see that Nyota. You put yours up there. Yep. Oh look, and you add the picture. Look at this. People just in
I
here.
just fixed the picture for her.
Oh, that's great. Nyota, it looks great.
Can also, I just realized it's probably too small. Can just make that a little bit bigger for her.
I like that.
Um, let's see.
Let me see this.
Hmm.
David just submitted the land of random to the newsletter section. David, welcome. Is David one of your people? Who is this, David?
Yeah, this is a great newsletter. It
Awesome.
literally is random. It's the most random thing. This for some reason this Google oh yeah, Google Images let's grab actually I think this will fit better. Just want to make sure people look good here.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Now he has his icon in there.
It's awesome. It's pretty good. I'm excited. This is coming along. This is good. See, I love projects like this for everybody. This is good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. That's looking good. I'm gonna work on the no code level. This is great. This is great. Thanks, everybody. Good to meet you too, David. That is random, but I love it. I love seeing this. And I love the logo, by the way.
He had a link, and I don't even know why, but I just remember the name of it in his newsletter. 24-hour meat vending machine.
Hmm.
Isn't that random?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's good stuff. This is really cool. This is really cool. I love it. So in the chat, please let us know what you think about this episode, what you think about what Andrew just created and all of these things. This has been a lot of fun. And this is why I like having a framework for what the show is going to be about, and then just let everyone else just see what happens. You just never know what's going to happen every episode. So this has been fun. Let's see. Lucius, you're kind of quiet. I'm not sure what you're planning over there. There's something you're doing, and I don't know. Nyota, that's a wonderful picture right there for mentors. I love that. Books. What else we got? Erica, what are you doing? Where are you on this level too? This is really good. Okay, we're definitely going to be talking about this. We'll send this out for the newsletter for people to contribute as well. Come on, tweeting for the dollars. Come on. Whose store is that? Nyota's talking about tweeting for dollars. Could you talk about that, Andrew?
That's Jay. I always get his last name wrong. Rembert. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but he's awesome. He's on Twitter and he does a bunch of cool stuff. And I just put that as a filler. But you should check it out if anyone wants to get better at tweeting. I
love that. I love that. Lucius, very cryptic, I'm thinking, but I do like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, there's so many things. I have to do a list of this too. All right, everyone. Well, this is crazy, as you know.
Subconscious self.
Who added that? Which level are you looking at?
Level 3 mentors.
Oh, that's Erica.
Nice.
That's good. Oh, trying to get on the site. Oh, Lucia's trying to come out here with some products. Love it. This has been pretty good. And as you can tell, like I always say, this is an hour show and we ran over time. But again, I got to be, my tweet game is wacky. That's why you need this. This is really good. This is really good. Please let us know as well if you're enjoying this, if you have any other questions, or if you would like Andrew to answer any questions about this. Oh, David said, I love this project. Very creative. Definitely going in the newsletter this upcoming week. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much. And again, this is why I just love doing these kind of shows. Love having guest stars. And Andrew, this has been a pleasure. David, it's great meeting you as well. This has been fun. I'm sorry for going over time, Andrew, but thank you for being a good sport and being here. For the chat, make sure for Andrew, let me know if you have any questions for Andrew before we follow up. I'm going to do a recap of this episode, but again, let us know what you're thinking of and all of these things. Also, too, I'll talk about that after. So what we're going to be doing is, can you believe it? I cannot believe it. It is episode 64 already. And this whole episode is how to build any business with Google Sheets. Hey, JR. JR, that's a really good question. Do we have a Facebook group? So there is the Build It community. It's paid. So we don't have a Facebook group yet for this. I'm thinking about it. This was so good. Oh, well, thank you. JR, I'm thinking about it. I don't know if we're going to do a Facebook group, but asking that we might. I'm sorry. I hate to be that non-committal. We have the Build It group. We're going to think about that. But thank you for asking. Maybe. So what we're going to do is talk about this just for a second. Remember, and I love Notion. That's right, David. If you go to buildwithdoc.com, buildwithdoc.com, you'll get all of this stuff. But right here in this episode, the overview of this episode, remember, we're talking about how you can be building any business with Google Sheets. And because of Andrew and his hard work, he just put out a great product on AppSumo. You can get it at appsumo.com/better-sheets. Go get this. It's a great, great product, and it's all of these wonderful tutorials that he's adding and all these things. And he graced us with his presence this evening and talked about these 5 different things real quick. So right here, we're looking at the number one reason why people need to build an MVP in Google Sheets. I love his reasoning. It's free, and I cannot knock that at all. That is wonderful. It's a great place to start, especially with a lot of people asking myself and others, well, you buy so many things on AppSumo. How can I keep affording to do this? Well, you can lean down and use a lot of key products to build things out. And again, just like what Andrew showed today, building a virtual mall in about an hour and then doing this, you can do a lot with Google Sheets. Who benefits from Google Sheets? So many different people that need landing pages, creating lead magnets, all of these things. And 3 ways to make money with Google Sheets. Number 1, building a marketplace, which he showed how to do, and he gave away this for free. Awesome job. Also, 2, he just made me a mall czar. So I really do appreciate that. I've never had that title, and I feel great about my life now. And also, you can sell this as a template. He just showed you that you could build out different Google Sheets and sell this as a template. It's a great thing. The Ninja Hacks, one main feature of Google Sheets, he mentioned book marklet, talking about how you can create curated lists, curated YouTube channels, whatever, swipe files. I see that being beneficial for newsletters, but also I would sell these curated lists as well. That might just be me, but I see that being a huge thing right there. And then what this build means for your business. Again, I think this also shows that you can build out communities very fast and build out projects to test ideas, just like how Andrew just showed with Doc's Virtual Mall. And now you can go to docsvirtualmall.com and be a part of this experience as well. So this has been really fun. So again, this is the power of no code and using different tools, especially Google Sheets. And we go from there. Nyota says real quick, I'm on the struggle bus right now with creating a Facebook group. So I get it, Doc. That's right. I know. I don't know if I'm going to do a Facebook group. That just stresses me out right now. Someone already is like, I'll manage your group. I'm just like, I just don't want to build a group right now.
I just started a group too, and I don't know what to do. I just made it. I love Google Sheets, and I think it's like one person in there now. I literally don't know what to do either with a Facebook.
I just like, and it's so much management, and I'm just like, I just don't know. I'm like balancing out newsletters in the paid community. I'm like, you know what? I gotta look at this. Maybe we gotta talk about it. I wonder if it's like, if I can find the right group of people, I don't mind doing a co-op Google, like a Facebook group. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't want to manage it all myself, but and then even if I look at lifetime deal groups, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I want to just like makers. Are there any good like makers Facebook groups? Like, I don't know.
No, makers are more chat oriented where like.
Oh, David said that one person is me. I love Google Sheets. You're a Facebook group, Andrew.
Oh yeah, it is, David.
That's great.
But I literally don't know what else to do. I'm just gonna make that group available, I guess, and see what happens. Hopefully, people like self-moderate.
You know, that's right. You know what? But Erica brings up a good point. Like she's saying, this is like the group in itself right here, and I was like, you know what? That's true. I like everyone just showing up on Wednesday nights and being in this group. You know what? I think we're just going to keep it in this chat group. Like all of you guys are wonderful. I think, you know what? I think it's just good. We're going to invite people if they want to hang out, just show up on the YouTube channel and go from there.
Somebody found the Facebook page from just me mentioning it.
Really?
Now there's 2 people in addition to me.
See? That's what I'm talking about. I love that. Don't use Facebook, use Tribe. Listen, are you getting paid by them? Maybe. I don't know. And then a LinkedIn group. I don't know how I feel about that, Erica. I mean, maybe. Erica, if you want to talk about it, tell me how to set one up. Maybe I will make it. Maybe. Is there a no-code LinkedIn group? I don't know. I got to think about that.
I can't stand LinkedIn groups. They are like deserts.
The, yeah, I mean, but you guys talk about it if you want a LinkedIn group. See, and I actually was in. That's so true. I was in 2 LinkedIn groups. I was like, this is going to change my life. And no one's. Every time I'm in the group, everyone's like, we should chat for coffee. We should do this. I'm like, no, no, and no, and I know what that means. You just want to sell me something. And I wish someone would just, I'm ranting. Okay. So think about it. Email me, message me. They are just, we're hanging out here on Wednesdays. If something else happens or something's good in our lives, we might switch. But you see everyone's having a good time, whatever. So anyway, Andrew, any last things before we wrap up or anything like that? Thank you so much for being here, by the way.
Thank you for having me. You own a time, man. That's amazing. Wednesday nights, like that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's you. Like if people want to hang out with you, they know, oh, on Wednesday night, that's my talk time.
Yeah, man. I'm liking it. And you know what? We don't have to compete with any of like the webinars or anything during the day because most people don't do anything at this time. And it's been really fun and people just show up and it's a lot more chill at night. I mean, most people are just either doing their side hustle or whatever at this time. So it's been fun. So yeah, we're going to keep it moving. Wednesdays at 10. And the only times we change it, I'm always here at 10, but I might do additional shows like Tribe. We have it once the second Wednesday, and that's at like 3:00. And then I do some App Sumo ones, but that's at like noon. They don't like night shows, except when I'm broadcasting my show on their platforms, but that's twice a month. But if you just show up on this channel, everyone, you'll be here. You'll be all right. So thank you again, everyone. Make sure get the link for Andrew's course. If anyone has questions for me or Andrew, where can the good people find you at, by the way?
Where can they find me? That's a good question. Depends on what they want to do with me. I mean that in the best way possible. I mean, on Twitter, I'm pretty cheeky. But twitter.com/Camphy or Better Sheets as well there. I have a YouTube channel as well it's youtube.com/Better Sheets. If you're looking for better sheet stuff. Honestly, the best way to reach me is by email. I live in email. Figure out what my email is. If you buy Better Sheets, you get an email from me, reply to that, and I'm answering people's questions by email. I like that one-to-one, and then I'll broadcast it if I make a video. I'll put it on YouTube and let everyone else see it.
Good times. I love it. Everyone, again, we'll still stay on, but we'll cut the live. It's great to see everyone. If anyone needs me, if anyone needs Andrew, remember, email him. Let me know how you enjoyed this show. Thank you so much for your time and attention, for hanging out on a Wednesday night and chilling. Again, I will talk to you next Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have any other side hustle you're trying to create, make sure that you check out buildwithdoc.com. You'll find all of those things right there. Life will be good. And one last thing, I know some of you asked me about this and I didn't do it. So let me just do it now. Hold on 1 second. Where is my thing? Can you see my Better Sheets? Did you see this? Not Better Sheets. Do you see this Notion page? Like, that's not my website.
Yeah.
I think you see my Notion page. Real quick. This is for anyone that was asking about before. Did you just make that no code group on LinkedIn? Erica, did you just do that? Anyway, right here, this is the no code recipe template. I'm thinking about this. I like this chef emoji. My wife always tells me I'm horrible at cooking, but I think my mustache is basically like that. But anyway, this is going to be the new template that I'm working on for no code recipes, where I'm going to be building out different no code recipes for you to be able to take action with your businesses. So this is something in the works. If you're looking for a certain recipe to build, this is what we've got. And listen, I don't know what you're trying to do, Nyota, on LinkedIn, but it sounds dangerous. We're going to talk about this later. All right, everyone. Again, thank you so much for the time. Thank you for everyone in the chat, and we'll be seeing you next week. Thank you so much.